Hey guys, what's up? So the next poem I'm going to be reading is poem 894, and this is called The Ideal Son. This poem is extremely powerful, very deep and intense. Writing this actually made me realize that there were some fresh scars still, but by the end of this, I put it to bed. Growing up, our mothers always have that friend's son, cousin, or coworker's child that she has some kind of admiration for. Sometimes they even brag how good they are. And if you knew your parent and how much they loved you, then fine, you could laugh it off and see it as just cute. But when she sees you as inadequate and them as a perfect child, then that's when things have been taken a little too far. The ideal son. Growing up, I remember so many things. Sitting in the corner with brother laughing, mimicking mother as she would praise this boy. She would say only the best things about him. He was athletic, straight A's and honors. He was so into his culture. He always had a beautiful girlfriend. We probably wouldn't have cared so much if we felt the same love from her as a mother in return. But she was and still is such a difficult individual to please. Her expectations were extremely high, off the roof. And no matter how hard I tried, it seemed inadequate. So as years went by and this devotion for this boy, or in other words, the ideal son that she always wanted, grew, she would place picture frames of him on the walls like a shrine, call his mother and gossip to see what he was doing, send exactly what they wanted for Christmas. And as we were going through our own thing, she was so into this idea of what perfect seemed to her. I mean, we turned out nothing like this boy. My brother eventually learned to come to closure with this. Me, unfortunately, it took a little longer. I think it was because of everything I felt was so wrong through her eyes, whether it was my sexuality, my weight, my grades, my passion for writing, and my insecurity to go any further. Even as grown ups, this admiration kept going. Oh, look at his wife and children. Oh, now he passed his test so he could be a fireman. He did this and this for his parents. Look at their wedding, so beautiful. What once made me laugh really started to infuriate me because she never acknowledged any of the good things that we did. There was no encouragement or even support, even the lack of love. I remember one day going to a friend's house for the first time to meet his mother. It was so intimidating, but the interesting thing was I connected with her more than I ever had, even with my own mother. We sat there on the sofa, laughed, and watched a movie. I finally got that admiration, but that's when I realized that as good as it felt to see that through her eyes I was the ideal son, it wasn't the same because she wasn't my mother.